When starting a business, choosing the right legal structure is crucial. Two popular options for sole business owners in California are the S-Corporation and the LLC, or Limited Liability Company. Both structures offer liability protection and tax benefits, but they differ in terms of management, ownership, taxation, funding, and legal protection. Which is better for you as a sole owner? Well, let's find out. I'm attorney Andrew Bethel, and thank you so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please subscribe and ring the bell. Of course, leave a comment below if you have any questions or have a topic you want me to cover. Firstly, let's look at management and ownership structures. LLC provide more flexibility in management structures than S-Corps. With an LLC, the owner can choose to manage the company themselves or hire a manager. In contrast, an S-Corp requires a board of directors, officers, and shareholders, which may be too complex for a sole business owner. Additionally, LLCs allow for flexible ownership structures, meaning that the owner can bring on additional owners or investors if needed. S-Corps, on the other hand, have strict ownership requirements, including a limit on the number of shareholders and a requirement that all shareholders be individuals. When it comes to taxation, both LLCs and S-Corps offer pass-through taxation, but there's still some differences. LLCs are taxed on the owner's personal tax return, while S-Corps have a more complex tax requirement, including the need to file a separate tax return for the corporation. Additionally, S-Corp owners must pay themselves a reasonable salary and pay payroll taxes on that salary, which can be more complex and costly. Funding is another consideration when choosing a legal structure. If a business owner plans to seek outside funding, an LLC may be a better option. LLCs allow for flexible ownership structures, which can be more attractive for some investors. S-Corps have more restrictions on ownership, which may make it harder to actually go and raise capital. Legal protection is also a key factor to consider. Both LLCs and S-Corps offer limited liability protection, but an LLC may be more advantageous in some cases. LLCs provide a layer of protection between the business owner and their personal assets, which can be helpful in cases of lawsuits or debts. S-Corps, however, require more formalities such as holding annual shareholder meetings, which can be a disadvantage if the owner is not familiar with these requirements. So which legal structure is best for a sole business owner in California? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Each business owner's situation is unique, and it's important to carefully consider all the factors involved before deciding. That said, here are a few general guidelines to keep in mind. If flexibility in management and ownership structure is important, then an LLC may be a better option. If raising outside funding is a priority, then LLC may be more attractive to potential investors. And if the business owner is comfortable with the formalities of an S-Corp and expects higher profits, it may provide additional tax benefits. It's also important to consult with a qualified professional before deciding. Choosing the right legal structure for a business is crucial, and both the S-Corp and the LLC have their pros and cons. Business owners in California should carefully consider their management and ownership needs, tax requirements, funding goals, and legal protection before making a decision. However, one last point to keep in mind, depending on the type of industry you plan on doing business in, you may be restricted in what legal structure is available to you and be forced to pick one or the other. For example, in California, most professionals, such as attorneys, are prohibited from forming LLCs and therefore must either be a sole proprietor or form a corporation. However, that's a topic for another video. Click here to check out our previous video or check out this other great video.